Well, they've got it again. Well, that is one way to stop him. And that's another good win of the ball. Rashford is, of course, well known for his dancing feet. Paris Saint-Germain upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
It's Raul! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post.
Well, the moans and groans from this...
Applies the finish! Scholes. And it's Azar. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Rijkaard cuts out the pass. Now it's Raul. Tries to pass it through. Oh, played through for the wide man. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Mateus is offering some sort of an apology there.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Mateus. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Scholes. Oh, good ball! Oh, super ball! Goes for a shot! Magnificent from Mateus! About as smooth as it gets. They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this
Nu
goal
e
is no
ăsta Bulan,
surprise. The
frate.
fans here are pretty fired up now.
Nu e ăsta Bulan, nu bate, Dumnezeu de tot. N-am zis să-l bată
Entry
și
via the
nu.
post is at the widest possible point, which means a keeper is well and truly beaten.
Paris Saint-Germain grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Scholes.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
And that'll be the last act of the first half. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. Well, it's been intriguing stuff so far, and it's 1-1 at the break. Both teams hoping for a pick-me-up in the second half. And so we're off again.
Romania clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
That is good alertness. Can he get it through? And that pass just didn't quite work. Robertson. And Mateus. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Now he's off and running. That is ended up in no man's land. Olise gets into a good position. A probing pass. Mateus. Chance here to counter. Chips it through. Look at the space here. And the shot! Goal!
Well, whenever he reminds us of his wondrous skill set, it's usually something very memorable or even unforgettable. We'll certainly remember that one.
That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Romania clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Now it's Olise. Davids.
That dugout has had some relief, at least, but now the harder work starts. They've got to push for more.
Raul. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Scholes. And the pass is intercepted. And here's Raul. Now it's Messi. He's gone for goal! They want to be quick to recover this. Rashford with the cross. Raul! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Floated through. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Rashford! And it's hit the woodwork and out. Pass somewhat off target. Davids. And now the breakaway. Strong challenge. That could leave a mark. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. And that's a good ball. Real chance! Off the post. Over to the left. Lahm gets over and intercepts. Chiellini. Davids. Well, that has not gone well. He's shifting through the gears here. And he's there to clear it.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Messi is in a really good position out wide. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Roberto Carlos does really well there. He is strong. Scholes. That's a promising run he's making on the right. Oh, he's found support out wide. And it's kept out by a stubborn defence. Oh, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Knocks it out wide. Davids. Here comes the cross. Keeper has taken decisive action. Here comes another. He's got full. He scores!
Nu uitați-l pulă și pe ăsta, frate, ci... Nu uitați-vă la Konami-l ăla și pulă Konami. Nimic nu joacă, frate, și cine dă gol cu capul de Dembele. Aoleu, ăsta n-are nicio treabă cu fotbalul, mă bată-l pula. Hai să te vedem, Gerard. Capă, tu ești idolul meu. Hai de capul meu, frate. Îi varză și uite Konami cum te ajută.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact. So all square with almost no time remaining.
Credit where it's due. This is great attitude. Now the only question is whether there's enough in the tank to grab another. Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
And that will be it.
Pulă, n-o fi atea, frate. Vai, Dumnezeule, Doamne, ce varză și oponentul ăsta. Hai, uite așa, Konami te fute, Konami. Vai, Dumnezeu. Vai, Dumnezeule, așa am pierdut meciurile astea cu ratați, cu script. No. Ce să mai le dai mesaj să joci, că îi nimicești. Hai, ce ratați, mă. Vai, ce ratați! Konami, ateași pe bile, Konami. Cum a ajuns tu ratați, Konami. Să jucăm cu Georgia.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary and we should be in for something very special. Well, we're on the way. Tony Adams, now there is a proper defender, Jim.
Well, not too many Englishmen can rival his leadership qualities, Peter.
He just had so many strengths. You could go on all day about him, couldn't you?
Well, the epitome of solidity.
On the finish! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Great defending, strong and determined. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Van Dijk makes the interception. De Bruyne. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now, can they get him away? Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Can he get it through? Lovely bit of skill. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Nunez! It's a loose ball. And they've got a throw. It's been a pretty high-octane start, at least from one side's perspective.
Yeah, they've been livelier and hungrier and looked the more likely to register first.
Now this could be a chance. Tries a shot! Goal! Romania! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Romania have taken the lead.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
He's in plenty of space here. Messi gets into a good position. Pressure stays on, it is a corner.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Nesta. Passing nice and neat. Knocks it into space. Rashford is onto this. That is lovely. Well read, nice interception. Romania are seeing a lot of the ball and have a 1-0 lead to show for it. Oh, that's clever. Schmeichel gets it away. Darwin. Lahm. Lahm drives forward on the overlap. Darwin is wide and looking to get onto this.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Played back in. Some resolute defending there. And it's Messi. And that's... Can he finish? He has done it! They have come roaring back!
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs, and when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Couldn't squeeze it through. Lahm. Rijkaard promptly onto that, and that is that. Good shapes to shoot! It's hit the crossbar! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Collier. He's away! Oh, he certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. There could be trouble here. But for now, the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Half-time nearly with us. They will be desperate not to concede here. Roberto Carlos! That's a fine save.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
And now they can spring out of defence. Nesta. Tries to play it through.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Kukçu is always looking to break lines. Rashford goes steaming forward. Rijkaard. Messi has created one goal already. And here's Rashford. Collar. Oh, super ball. Oh, important interception. Rijkaard. There's the whistle for half-time. So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. That's a really interesting game, and they head in at half-time at 1-1. So once again, we're underway.
Romania are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
Adams gets across to intercept that. Now it's Agahawa. And he's picked out the run. He has found the way through. Chance! Just off target. No, that's been intercepted. And here's Osimhen. And that's gone loose. Now it's Messi. And it's Koundé.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove...
Terrific header! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
That's good play. Plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
They're back in possession and ready to go again. Nunez. And this is Messi. Takes a shot! They want to be quick to recover this. Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Messi has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Nicked it back promptly. De Bruyne. Rijkaard. And they can counter here. Kukçu. And here's Agahawa. Osimhen. Nice interception, well timed. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Georgia clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Picked out brilliantly. It's a mighty effort. Goal, Romania! And they're back in front. It was wonderfully efficient.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Romania go into the lead.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Osimhen, and the flag has decent chance! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Osimhen is offering a wry smile there.
Now, what about a counter-attack? Threads one in. Brilliantly cut out. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Osimhen. He's got plenty of space out wide here. It's a good look. Oh, smashing header! And he's quick to get it clear again.
Georgia really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
They're coming again and again.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Good ball, good chance! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. Romania have their third corner. Great chance! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And another try! He scores! And this is getting better and better. An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think...
Goes for a shot! It's in! Just one goal in it now. Game on!
Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
We have got changes here, from both sides in fact. We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, they'll just be praying that one more chance falls their way before the whistle goes. Romania surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
And the pass is intercepted. Oh, that's well spotted. Rafinha. Haaland. Can he finish? Sensational from Haaland! About as smooth as it gets. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that 2-goal cushion. That, for me, should be decisive.
He's got tall! And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Modric. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Rosicky. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Mbappe! He's found a way through! He saw the danger and he went crashing in. Quality ball.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
He's shifting through the gears here. Pinches it off him. 4 added minutes on the board. Well, that has not gone well. It's an inviting looking ball, that. And that's been won straight back. Rosicky. And here's Drogba. Messi. And Messi! That was superb goalkeeping.
Messi, actually...
And that will be the final act. Romania are enjoying their moments of collective uplift. A win achieved with efficiency and certainty, as we've come to expect from them. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Red is the colour, the only colour. We bring you this game, of course, from Old Trafford, Manchester. So that's got things underway.
We've seen many free role players that have graced the game, but Ruud Gullit is amongst the elite.
Well, no one would argue with that, Jim, but what do you identify as special in him?
Well, so physically powerful and intimidating, and I think his athleticism helps him get through a fierce...
He rises! Oh, he's hit the bar! That's a good ball out wide.
It's been pretty high-tempo stuff from the off here, Peter. A good show of intent, I would say.
Well timed, excellent interception. Threads one in.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
No, it's come to nothing. Keeper's got good distance on that. Now it's Messi. Roberto Carlos. Oh, good-looking ball. Messi could try cutting inside here. Can he get on the end of this? Hit into the middle. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. Pull it. Now it's Batistuta. Baresi cuts out the pass. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
And it's made its way to him. Baresi calmly anticipates.
That's going in strongly.
Lovely, now then. And the shot! Goal! Romania! Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
Nesta going full tilt down the left. And that is expertly dealt with. And it's Alexander-Arnold. And he welcomes it in. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
And a chance! They've done it! They're level in a trice!
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
One sweeping move executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails.
It's a mighty effort! Not the most convincing of passes. Xavi Alonso.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Now it's Messi. Look at the space here! Ball is over the line. Ah, good steal. He just read it. Lahm delivered. Terrific header! Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Aim forwards. Tries to pass it through. Big chance! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. Oh, that is a good ball. He's had a shot! Oh, wonderful! What a goal! About as smooth as it gets. And again they hit the front.
Well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
Romania take the lead.
There's a real tenacity about their defensive play, and it's up close and personal.
Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
And the shot! It's in! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Yeah, he won the jostle.
Shot a goal! Big moment! Massive goal! Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
No, he didn't quite meet it right. And that has been knocked clear. Romania have the chance to go the other way. Well, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Lahm, Messi, and it's Lahm. He has a look up. Deep cross, big header! Firm header, just off target.
He did so well there, it's just a shame about the accuracy.
Romania can now introduce the first of their substitutes. Change being made here, presumably to tighten their... And there is the half-time whistle. And we are up to the break.
Oh, what a half. It's been pulsating and totally absorbing. We're actually headed for a potential classic if this carries on. This is insanely good.
And the second half gets underway.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible.
Takes a shot! He scores! Again, we are level. What a contest!
Exactly what you want to see from your players. Courage. Fight in the face of adversity. You couldn't ask for much more.
Collar! Oh, it's come off the upright. No, he's had it taken off him. Nesta. Rijkaard. Collar. Vieira. A true great in every sense of the word. He shifted it to the flank.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
And here's Rashford. Rashford. Real chance! Oh, it's fallen loose again! And it's a goal!
Dependability is one thing, and he brings that to his game. But that sort of dynamism is another attribute he's blessed with, and it's revealed on a regular basis too. Superb.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, it still had to be finished.
He gets big! Oh, crossbar! Smashing delivery, just didn't do enough with it.
That definitely had the element of surprise to it. Clearly came in when no one was expecting it, and it was drilled.
And that has left him in a heap. And it's Gullit. Nice looking ball. Well, that has not gone well. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Oh, that's well spotted. Gullit absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
And this is Gullit. Is there any support? He might not need it.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Turns back here, probably the best option. Messi is herring after that one. Now it's Batistuta. Rashford. Romania still have the cards to affect this game. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending and they got away with it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Collier. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Maradona does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Played out to the left flank. And that's been slipped through. He's got tall. Ruud Gullit! Oh, it's fabulous! A finish of true class. They've done it again! It is incredible!
Well, this is just incredible. I mean, who would have seen this? Neither manager, I think. It's all happening.
Pick that one out. It was a bullet.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting. So all square and not for the first time.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
And here's Haaland. Now there's a fine ball. And Messi! Oh, that was wicked. A truly wicked effort.
Well, that was certainly bold, Peter. He's never short on confidence.
Romania have, after this, one further opportunity to make a substitution. Xavi Alonso. Nicely weighted ball. Picked out brilliantly.
Manchester United really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Aimed beyond the defence. And he's intervened well there. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Oh, well measured. Messi is onto it in a flash. Now it's Messi. He's in plenty of space here. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Alexander-Arnold is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. Messi.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Pullet. That's been cut out. Well played. And it's Rashford. This looks promising. Pullet. Now, can they get him away? Now it's Pele. That's a shade optimistic. And the number on the board is 3. And the pass is intercepted. Rashford. Knocks it into space. Alexander-Arnold wins the duel this time. And he's surging through. And the flag has stayed down. That's a good... Goes for a shot! Oh, that's incredible! And that may just do it! A horrible blip, a situation... That's at the end. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What unity, what joy. That was so very, very good. Thrilling, nail-biting, perhaps frustrating until the very end, but we do have a winner.
Well, I just think that determination and persistence has paid off handsomely to squeeze the...